Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today I'm going to be talking about Tend Dental. And this is not an orthodontic video. 99.9% of my videos are orthodontic related. Sometimes I'll dip my toe into just dentistry in general when I see something or hear something cool that I think you should know about. So I'm going to be talking about the company called Tend, and it's growing like wildfire. No, I don't work for them. Nope. I get no benefits by posting this. Nope, they didn't ask me to post this. And nope, they didn't even probably see this before I posted it. I did have a conversation with one of their team members today, and I was kind of inspired to make a video about this. So if anyone at Tend is seeing this video, and if I say anything erroneously, you want me to take it down, you don't like it, or if you want me to change something and repost it, feel free to reach out to me. You have my contact information. I'll gladly do this. I want to talk about this because it's a little bit of a different dental experience. So let's talk about the traditional dental experience. Well, traditional dental experience is usually one of two different things. One is going to be kind of your private practice, your ma and pa dentist, in your neighborhood, in your town. They have a nice little office with a couple chairs on the corner. You've known the guy for 20 years. You come in twice a year, get your work done, etc., right? If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Nothing wrong with that. Most of my clientele for my orthodontic consulting company are, single practice, maybe one satellite office dentist. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's great. But not everyone's looking for that kind of experience. I think especially your zillennials are not looking for this. And I think that this company was kind of built for them. So utilizing a lot of virtual resources, a lot of electronic resources to book, really good price transparency. And I'm not clicking on everything here because you can go to hello10.com and check it out yourself. Great price transparency on procedures. They really pick their doctors very carefully. And procedures, I think a lot of times dentistry is people come in and they're like, I feel like they're going to get excess additional fees. It's like, what? I didn't know I need that kind of cleaning. It's going to cost me extra, And there's a lot of anxiety involved in the whole general dental experience going into the office for a lot of people. It's not something that people particularly love. It's kind of up there with like getting a mammogram, and I hate to date myself or age myself, but it's like, okay, it's something I have to do because I have to do it, but I don't want to do it type of thing. I mean, I'm one of the weirdos that actually loves to get my teeth cleaned and loves going to the dentist, but that's probably why I became a dentist, right? I'm a strange-o person, but yeah. Pretty cool. You can click around. You'll see how it's different, basically. And that's actually their slogan. It's so funny. I just saw this: dental done differently. Okay, so you get the idea. They do have some ortho, just to let you know right now. It's fixed ortho done on adults. That means braces, adults. Okay, very aesthetic type of braces. So you can check out what they do. Not necessarily my thing, but I think it's cool what they're doing. What else? So let's talk about. We talked about the two different types of dental experiences are out there. We talked about the private practice. Now let's talk about the DSOs. DSOs have a bit of a more negative connotation. DSOs generally tend to be more urban or rural areas, maybe more lower class, lower middle class type of demographics. Nothing wrong with that, People who are on a budget, people who have that kind of DSO type of insurance. Most people don't choose to go to a DSO. They're going to go to a DSO because they have to go to a DSO, either because their insurance requires them to go to it, or that's all that's available in their neighborhood. That's all that's convenient, one or the other, right? Or they have a type of job that only has like evening and weekend hours, which basically means unlikely you're going to find a private practice open, because very few private practices are open late evenings and weekends. So, usually, don't get me wrong, I've worked for DSOs and I've worked with DSOs, and there's some really good ones that are out there and there's some really bad ones that are out there, and it's hit or miss in terms of what your experience is going to be like. So you might have a really great experience, and that's wonderful if you do, but there also tends to be a ton of turnover on dentists, turnover on office managers, turnover on staff, so you never know who you're going to get, right? So for that reason, it tends to get a little bit more negative connotations affiliated with it. What Tend is trying to do is Tend is trying to take the convenience of the DSO, things that you like about it, the convenient hours, the flexibility, things like that. Maybe the lower fees. I don't know if their fees are really lower or not, but at least they're transparent on their fees. And they're trying to mix it with the very high concierge customer service type of experience that you might get at a very high-end private practice office. So you're getting the benefits of both different types of systems, creating one type of concierge, different type of dentist, if that makes sense. So that's what I think is cool about it. I'm sure there's other concierge dentistry experiences out there, but I don't know that they are as big as this one. So this one now has offices, I think, in 4 major cities, multiple offices, and based on their locations and where they're hiring, I can tell they're expanding their studios to lots of different cities. So that is really cool. So it's coming. So it's kind of like, if you haven't seen it on your corner, it's probably coming soon. Other reason I can see it being super flexible is I see this a lot, especially in the wonderful world of ortho or in any procedure that maybe is long. So some procedures, you go for a cleaning, it's like one and done, right? But there's other dental procedures that take time, that might take 6 months, a year, 2 years. Let's talk about those. Obviously, that's most of your orthodontics. Implants are not usually done in one office visit. Full mouth rehabilitation isn't done in one office visit. It's going to happen over time. And perhaps OMT, oral myofunctional therapy, is done over time. That's kind of a new thing to the dental space, but super critically important and lots of value to it. So those are the 4 things I can see where this type of tend would be a benefit. Because if you're kind of an upwardly mobile zillennial, or hey, Gen X's can be busy too. We're busy. Nothing wrong with us. I travel a lot. It's kind of like, if I want to go to work out, would I go to a local workout studio with only one location, or would I sign up for something like Orange Theory Fitness, which has hundreds of locations? So anytime I travel, if I'm on my fitness plan, I can pop into theirs, or Planet Fitness or something like that, But I was thinking of something that was more like concierge, more studio related. It's really nice to know that there's a tend office in many different, locations. So, and I don't know how flexible they are on things like that, but I imagine it's going to be a lot easier to transfer or to have continuity of care if there's multiple offices that are all sharing the same database, the same software, and are all you're gonna expect similar things. The doctors are trained similarly, similar procedures, they offer the same menu of services, things like that. The team is trained, similarly. So whether you go into attend in Nashville or you go into attend in New York City, you're gonna get a similar experience. You're gonna know what to expect. I kind of like that, You know what I mean? Like, there's some types of stores that you go into and it doesn't matter if I go into this store. Okay, I'll give you another example. European Wax Center, so things I use, right? Or Massage Envy. They are everywhere. And it doesn't matter if I have one of their passes, if I go into an office where I live in Honolulu, or I go to an office where I often visit in San Francisco, I can go. It's totally fine. I just get on their app and I schedule an appointment. And if I've got a credit or a pass, I can use it anywhere. Again, I'm not sure if they do it this way. I didn't ask, but it sounds like they would be a lot more flexible. So I can see the benefits of joining that kind of practice. So that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you. I wanted to just create some awareness about it, let you know that I think it's cool, let you know that I know some of the team members and they're very, very nice people. I respect the team members, from the C-suite team members to some of the other dentists that I know who work for Tend. Seems like they're doing the right thing. Seems like they're into quality. It seems like they're really innovative in offering very modern procedures and not old-fashioned dentistry, old-fashioned x-rays, things like that. And also, if you are a dentist and you're looking to perhaps step away from private practice or get out of your traditional DSO role, if you can offer high quality care, I think that they're definitely hiring. They definitely ask me to refer dentists if I have any that I recommend. So I'm putting it out there. I recommend it. You can go to hellotend.com, click on careers, and check it out. All right, thanks so much.